Hey guys, welcome back, Blissed Be. I'm just recording this so I can remember the stream for a later date. Uh, this was a dream I had, Friday morning. You're probably gonna be hearing this on Saturday. But, I had two dreams. One was something about opening boxes, and we were getting these weapons out of them, like, guns, like AK-47s or something, and for some reason they were all red. And that dream was a little strange. I knew it was vaguely Loki related. I think another woman were opening boxes, and I don't know who this woman was. And then in another dream, it was Loki. Like, I've seen him, for decades with like black hair and everything. And because remember, at one time he couldn't come to me as himself, even though like he was Loki at the same time, if that makes sense. He was just like this god I didn't know the name of. Convenient, yeah? And, he was eating hearts, which is part of his, story, his sacred story, and there was blood everywhere. Like, he was eating hearts and drinking blood. I mean, like, repeated numbers of hearts and, like, drinking blood and just glorying and reveling in it. And I got up. And I'm like, Loki, what was this dream about? And, he wasn't quite telling me. And, sometimes Loki will give us dreams like it's one of his more darker paths, showing affection. And it's like, this is what I am. I eat hearts of my enemies and I drink blood, and, it's his way of being reassuring, actually, because darker paths are, they're not evil, they're not bad, but they are feral, they are wild. If you've worked with certain groups of gods that have a reputation of being dangerous, it's definitely, they're paths that I'd say I would let them approach me, only because if you're not ready and you approach them, you may misinterpret dark as being evil and scary as being evil, and it's not. It's just Loki being Loki. You need that destructive force in your life sometimes. You need that feral, wild force in your life sometimes. And it's actually the path that a lot of Lokeans have linked to the cremation fire. Is like a death aspect of Loki, if you will, because Loki can be seen as a cremation fire as well, that which burns up. In the contest with Loki, and in the eating of the heart, they can both be seen as linked to the cremation fire aspect of Loki, so like a death aspect. And I see it as a death aspect. I know some people will hesitate and not say that, but it's often been said that to the ancients, our gods didn't have the defined roles we try to shoehorn them into today. They were what they were. And it was really comforting because it was, I'm here with you, this is how I really am. But there was never any sense I was in any danger. It was just a sense of, this is what I am. And if you've worked with a lot of other gods linked to death or destruction, if you've worked at Kali, or you've worked with Anubis, or you've worked with a lot of other, underworld or cremation gods or what have you, they have the same kind of energy. It's dark, but it's comforting dark. It's destruction and it's death, but it's, it's the natural way of things. It's not like, look at what I can do, I'm going to get you. It's actually like healthy destruction, because we all have to die at some point, and it's the part of Loki that will, like, as I take it and other people have taken it, to shepherd you over to the other side. This is the part of Loki that like brings you to him and takes you to the other side, if you will, because we're not all destined for Valhalla or being with Odin or Freya or anything. I believe there are many paths that we can go to, not just to Hellenheim or what is it, Volspelheim. I think there are many paths that we just have lost to us. And it's actually really comforting, this darker aspects. So I just kind of wanted to make a video in thanks to Loki, and you're going to be seeing this on Loki's Day, and to remind you, even if you do encounter a dark path, he may not look to you like he looks for me, like he had the black hair and the all black outfit, um, because that's how I've seen him ever since a little girl. When redheaded Loki didn't work out for me, he shifted shape. So, and we were actually always best friends, so it never occurred to me to be scared of him now when he does things like this. So, I just want to make the video and thanks, and tell you, when you're ready, the darker paths are really good to work with. There's actually an article I'm going to link you to. I still haven't got like permission for the first article I read to you, so I'm going to kind of just link you to an article this time. I know, no reading an article, but until I get permission on the first one, I don't want to go ahead on a second one and then have like 50 cats up in the air, so to speak. So if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and it is Saturday, so do please remember Loki. And if you feel this dark path calling you, is nothing to be afraid of. He's very loving and kind in his own way. He's more somber, but he will never hurt you. So I hope you like what you see, and I'll finally wind this up, and blessed be.